Alright guys, what's going on? We've got the 6th war of Season 26 finally catching up here, and 4 Loki's going to be facing CNR. These guys are a Masters level alliance. They are very good. This is going to be a close war. It says they were in Platinum 1 last season, but normally they are in Masters, and I know that we've faced them before. Lots of rank 3 6-stars on defense. So I'm going to go ahead and check the global here. Normally there's like a little button for me to do it, I think, but not this time. So they are going to be running Protect. And looking around, I see a Hitmonkey on path 5. I see a Korg on path 6. And then I see a Killmonger on path 2. So I'm really hoping I'm going to be going 5 or 6. I'm thinking maybe 6 in this war, just because there's 2 skills like back to back there. I do see a Kingpin on 22. That's going to be the power snack node and backup recovery. That's pretty common placement. It's pretty good placement, I'd say. Mole Man on Footloose. Pretty much anyone can take that fight. Mole Man's actually not good on that node because his special animations take so long to finish. And the unstoppable that he gets triggers at the beginning of his special animation, so by the time the special animation is finished, his unstoppable's actually gone. And then I see my worst nightmare there, that Nick Fury on path 7 in section 2. That's the one fight that I died twice to a couple seasons ago. Still gives me bad flashbacks just thinking about it. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and join here. Team is going to be Omega Red, Quake, and Sabretooth. And let me tell you guys my 2 least favorite paths to take in war. Path 2 in Section 1, Path 7 in Section 2. I always feel stressed out when I take those 2 lanes. And guess what? Those are the 2 lanes I'm going to be on this war. So this is going to be a Nick Fury. Not Nick Fury, Killmonger. I'm not overly concerned. I actually don't think Killmonger is very good here. And the reason for that is because you can easily push him above his threshold with power. So like, you know, if you parry him or apply a debuff to him, he's gonna gain power. So it's really easy, like, you know, kind of the trick in this fight, what you want to do is put somebody who maybe gains a little bit less power, or someone who needs to be power controlled by throwing a specific special. Either way, this is the fight that I was really worried about. I put mutant boosts on, trying to get some power back, and a power start 1 boost. I do not want to use my special 1 here. And this guy just, he just scares me, so... not off to a great start. Missed that second parry, so my spores are very low. This person is not running a ton of limber, which is nice, but you can see that my spores are like 13 spores, and he has a Fury now. So I'm going to go ahead and use my special 2. Didn't hit as hard as I thought it would, so I did not gain my power back there. And yeah, you can see that this is just not going perfectly. I completely misplayed that. I threw another special, or another heavy attack there, so now he's gaining Furies. He's got quite a few. He is unblockable. I don't want to lose my spores. So here, gonna go ahead and throw another special 2. He's got 9 Furies right now. That's actually gonna give him like a really big attack boost. I just don't want to die. I'm like, just wanting this fight to be over. It does end, but I was pretty freaked out about that fight, so if you guys can tell, this is just not going to be a very clean war for me. I think I get hit in almost every single fight, or make a potentially fatal mistake in every single fight, and it's because I'll show you guys at the end here my streak situation. But first, this is going to be a Storm Pyramid X. I did just turn on half suicides for this fight because I don't want to be using a bunch of potions. I also don't want to get hit and be at like 70% health. So I would normally speed this up. However, again, this is just a rank 2 6-star. This fight's going to be over in like, you know, one more aftershock cycle, and we're only 30 seconds in right now. So I definitely have gotten mixed up with her animations before. Luckily it doesn't happen this time. Okay, so next up here, we are going to be taking that Kingpin on Power Snack. FaZe is an officer in Battle Group 1. He is a very good Omega Red player, probably the best Omega Red player that I have personally seen play Omega Red. And he gave me a lot of tips for this fight the first time I took it, and he doesn't remove dexterity. I do though. I'm not as good as he is with Omega Red at like shallow evading. So, yeah, gonna go ahead and take this fight, and I am gonna make yet another mistake. I'm going to try to back out of a special one here in a second. I think it's right here. And I was too close, wasn't able to dex there. I did use an invulnerability boost for this fight though, just in case he goes to a special 3, and it's only because of the backup recovery. It does apply a stun, so if I were to take the special 3 I could probably survive it, but then surviving like the stun and the combos afterwards and possibly a special attack. Just trying to be extra safe here. And then I do also have an invulnerability boost on for this fight. And it's kind of a good thing that I do. So this is Man-Thing. I've taken it before, and when I took it in the past, this is Powerful from Afar and Spite. This is good placement. When I've taken this in the past, I used a Power Start 1 boost instead of an invulnerability boost, and right there I missed my parry, lost my invulnerability boost like immediately. I know that I can survive the special 3, but I have that boost on for 2 fights, so yeah, not a ton to say at this point. I'm just hoping that I can beat him to my special 3 so that I can throw that off and drain some power. That's what I did last time. He does die right before I get to the special 3 though, so it worked out, but either way, pretty sketchy. And then in this fight here, this is going to be a Nick Fury. I again have died to this fight more than once in one war. So I'm like healing all the way. The trick with this fight, the thing that will kill you is not having enough spores on him. And that was also when Stubborn was the global. This has kinetic transference and aspect of evolution, so the more power he gains, the harder he's going to hit through the block. So the first thing that I try to do is like back him up and block hit him, and that way I can get spores on him, you know, a little bit more easily. And then after that it's just going to be reparrying. So here I need him to throw that special 2. He does it, but I lose my spores. So not off to a great start here. I'm going to have 10 spores, but I need to save to a special 3. That's basically like a, I don't know what you would call it, like a parachute, like a, you know, it's some sort of like safety mechanism, having your special 3. So, I need to save for my special 3. I can't use my special 2. And when you don't have your spores, you kind of have to give him extra power, like more power than you might be comfortable giving him, to hit him more. So when you have a lot of spores, you don't need to hit him very much at all. When you're low on spores, you do. So here, I'm actually getting some pretty good intercepts. Gonna go ahead and throw the special 3, and I'm pretty sure that this will kill him. So the fight actually went... I survived the fight, which is good. It took a little bit longer. I don't think I needed to take as much block damage as I did. That basically happened because I lost my spores towards the beginning. And then this, I was actually live streaming something. So I was still streaming, but I like unplugged my phone, went into the other room for this fight. So this is going to be a rank 3 Cosmic Ghost Rider. If I win this fight, I will advance another place in the like all-time streak competition in 4 Loki. And because I was doing my like a labyrinth run here, I don't have suicides on, and as soon as I see how much damage this first aftershock cycle does, I instantly regret not putting suicides on. This is feels like it's going to take forever. He's being super aggressive. He's not backing up between combos. Pretty annoying AI here. So there he did back up, but a lot of these you're going to see he's not going to do it. And I am actually going to slow something down because I'm going to mess up something else in this fight. And basically I got lucky. So you guys will see this here in a second after the aftershock cycle. If I had suicides on, this fight would be almost over at this point. But again, I took them off. So, okay, here we go. Coming out of this, he's going to hit me 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to go for the 5th, and he goes for a light attack, and I'm able to block just in time. With Cosmic Ghost Rider, the way that he works is that if the last hit in his combo is a light attack, he gives himself like a power gain buff, and he would have definitely gotten to his special 1, and his special 1 is unblockable. So I probably would have gotten completely roasted by that and died. So yeah, got pretty lucky there that I was able to block. I'm not sure how I was able to do that quickly enough. Maybe he like maybe the AI hesitated a little bit on that 5th hit. But either way, I'm glad that it happened, and I'm also not sure that it would have even lasted long enough for that to happen if I was running suicide. So mistake on my end. Took 4 hits, so yeah, this was a super sloppy war for me. You'll see at the end here in just a second, this fight is almost over. But you'll see at the end here why maybe my nerves were kind of shaken up. So we did finish the fight. It was like over 2 minutes, which for me is just an eternity. I'm used to my war fights being over in like 30 seconds. Okay, so I'm gonna scooch up here for TJ. And yeah, so the reason that this war was super important to me is because, hold on one second. Got the list here. Okay, you can see that I'm at 162. So I'm in 2nd place now for all-time solo streak. Bryn was 161. So if I would have died on that last fight, I would have tied with Bryn. Bryn is above me, but I'm not anticipating catching him. Either way, we did end up winning this war. Super close. We finished before them. We finished with 5 deaths. A couple of those were just, you know, complete outliers. Like I think that somebody accidentally, like they were trying to check the health on a fight and accidentally went in and didn't realize it. So just like went into a fight and died. But either way, my battle group finished with no deaths for the 2nd war in a row, which is awesome. Should mean that we're back on track at this point. But yeah, so either way, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.